Hi, in today's video, I want to talk about this topic of rejection is redirection. How does this actually impact us as human beings? And yeah, my perspective on this theory actually, because it's a theory that we keep implementing and keep talking about it, in social media as well, also in other circles like in psychology and self-development. So yeah, what is this rejection is redirection theory? So actually it's an exploration of how can we cope and how can we give another perspective when it comes to rejection and when it comes to maybe being rejected, or maybe rejection in a sense of just making the decision that choose something differently, choose something else when you have multiple opportunities, or even in relationships, of course. So rejection is redirection in a sense. So I will actually just speak about my viewpoint. Redirection. How does redirection comes into our play? Okay, so redirection, it is a form of just having the faith of okay, what I actually get in life serves my purpose, and also it helps me to explore those ways that are beneficial to my growth and beneficial also to future life experiences. This is also important. So rejection is redirection in a sense for me, just giving life to this new kind of opportunity that comes with rejection, but rejection in a sense that is a trigger, or like a way to make us see other point of views, to explore those point of views and to decide what is best for us. Redirection, like what can be harmful for me, maybe in a situation, in a context, or as a life experience, it can be beneficial, or it can be a source of growth for another human being. Of course, we are not speaking about being harmful to each other, we are not speaking about that. Of course, that is out of the question. Everything that harms me, you, or any other human in this life existent, that is not beneficial, of course, so we can exclude that. Yes, so this type of viewpoint can help us in situations when we have to make maybe like important life decisions, based on experiences, based on our feelings and instincts. We need to make maybe like a quick decision regarding a change in our life, that can be professional, that can be relationship, or health, also like choosing the healthy lifestyle, or maybe rejecting certain habits or behaviors that could harm us in the long run. And I think it's also important to understand how rejection works, because rejection, it is a very intense and extreme sensation and life experience in our body as well, because as as we all have already, I think, experienced rejection. It activates the same the same areas, the same brain areas where we experience physical pain, so it's a bit hard to just stay present when we feel rejected or when we feel denied, overlooked, and excluded. These are like very, very harsh experiences on us, and then we tend to just avoid or to do some habits excessively, which can cause other type of emotional harm and traumas, injuries, and all that. So I think it's important to understand that rejection is redirection, in a sense that we get to choose our perspectives and we get to examine different possibilities, when it comes to rejection. Okay, what is my attitude towards this situation where maybe I am rejected, or maybe I reject a person, an opportunity, any type of situation where I get to make a decision, and to just be present and be there, with yourself, and guide yourself through this process of redirection, because when we reject and when we are rejected, our energy is a bit scattered, it gets a bit scattered, it gets a bit chaotic, but we get to actually reshape these experiences and reshape our energies and our life force. So trust yourself and trust your process, and be there to yourself and be there with your process. I wish you a nice time. Please share, like, subscribe, and comment if you feel safe. See you next time. Bye.